You believe in Republican principles, generally speaking.
I believe in principles that are universal, and at the federal level, partisanship has a whole lot to do with it. At the state level, it still has a lot to do with it. But at the county level, that partisanship pretty much goes away.
Okay, fair enough. But the question that I really wanted to ask is, generally speaking, do you feel like government is too big?
Well, let me draw a graph again, okay? A
Okay.
political spectrum, okay? Here we have the the range of government, extreme right, extreme left, okay? And anytime you're going to graph something, you need to know what are the units, okay? Units of measure. 0% government and the extreme right. Nobody wants to be there. That's anarchy. That's nuts. On the extreme left, we have 100% government. You got to check for everything, okay? And in between, we got just this balance. That's hopefully we find just the balance. As we move too far left, government becomes too burdensome, too expensive. You cannot afford it. It not only is it controlling everything, but it's far too expensive to even, we can't bear it. This is, oh, you keep everything at the extreme anarchy. Are we too far left or too far right? Is government too expensive? It's too expensive. We are way too far left, and we need to move a little to the right, back to center, back to balance, and that's the challenge, to be able to sort out the priorities to say how far do we go. Well, I know we need to go back toward affordability and balance.
Okay, so it's fair
more toward freedom.
Right. It's fair to say that we are leaning and/or trending toward not being affordable.
Well, yes. The higher level you go in government, the more that is. It's obvious that with the 16 point some trillion-dollar debt, that we're way too far left. Government's way too expensive. We have to get back to balance. At the state level, it's on a smaller scale, but we're still too expensive. At the local level, we keep raising taxes and we keep cutting services. Why are we doing that? Because we can't afford what we have. We have to be able to, the engine is not government. The engine is private enterprise. It's business. That's what fuels all this.
Well, when you've had an opportunity, and let's say 12 months from your actually taking office, when you've had an opportunity to study it, to observe it, to listen to people, to see what's at play there, do you think in 12 months county government will be smaller than it is now?
Yes, I do.
No idea how much, but...
No, first of all, I'm not coming in with all the answers.
Right, that's why
I'm a
I said a year
lifelong
out.
student. I'm a good listener, and I love the challenge. And do I have all the answers? No, because I still have to interview with a number of people.
Right.
I have to gain their insight. There are experts that I don't have their expertise yet.
Right.
And they input, the evaluation, the judgment that we need to be able to exercise,
right.
the collaboration. We need to be able to listen and move in the right direction.
Right.